ready? This looks so cool. What do you think about Joy's lemon poppy seed bread? Well, it's a whisk I'm willing to take. Hey y'all, today I am so excited to share with you this recipe, lemon poppy seed bread. It's from Erin Lives Whole, so it isn't really my recipe, but I tried it out and it is so good. It is gluten-free and sugar-free. Unless if you want the glaze, there is sugar in that, but the whole bread base, it's all sugar-free and it's so amazing. It is so good. So I'm very prepared this time. As you see, I have all my ingredients laid out and all I have to do is toss them all in the bowl. So let's get to it. So the first thing you're gonna add in is 4 cups of almond flour and 2 cups of coconut flour. I have them both combined into this bowl. As you said, I already measured out, so I'm super excited that I already did that. It makes things a lot easier. I do have the recipe here on the phone. So in this thing I have 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So I'm gonna add that into the flour there, and then I'm just gonna kinda stir it around a little bit, just mix in those dry ingredients before we add in all the wet ingredients. And this recipe is fast, it's easy, and it is so good. And y'all, this is definitely one of the favorites, so you have to go try it. Over here, I have a cup of melted coconut oil. So I'm just gonna pour this in right here into the flour and all that. And here I have 2/3 of a cup of honey. Doesn't that just look so satisfying? Oh, it's so sticky. I mean, I knew honey was sticky, but like when you dig into it, it's like, wow. I always wondered, how do like bears get out of this, like out of their fur? It's so sticky. It's nuts, crazy. That's some thick honey. That looks so cool. Joy's impressed by the honey. So I'm gonna add in this honey here. Oh yeah, all the good stuff. Now this is the sweetener to your bread. It's the honey. And it's so good. It's amazingly good. You try the bread, honestly, it is better with the glaze because, you know, it's just sugar. It's really good. It really brings out, because then the glaze does have like lemon in it, so it really brings out that lemon flavor. So I do recommend the glaze, but if you're like sugar-free, don't want any sugar in it, that's totally okay. I'm sure, you know what, you could probably just make something up and put like honey and like lemon juice in it. I'm sure that would work. I'm sure that would be really, really good. Or it's perfectly fine without any glaze at all. So I'm just gonna make sure I scrape all this honey off because you don't want any honey staying left behind. Oh, you hear that? The squeakiness of the honey. So satisfying. Alright, I think I scraped it good. Just gonna make sure all that good stuff gets in that bowl. Next, we are going to add in 1 cup of almond milk and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I mixed them both into here. So I'm just gonna add this right into here. Then you're gonna need 1 cup of lemon juice. I'm sorry, I totally forgot. I mixed the vanilla and the lemon juice, not the almond milk. I was kind of wondering like why the almond milk looks so white. But you know, you could use like a cashew milk or like an oat milk. I'm sure that would work just as fine if you don't have almond milk. It does call for almond milk, but I'm sure any of those will work. But yeah, this is our vanilla and our 1 cup of lemon juice. So I'm gonna add that in there. Stir all this stuff up and combine it all together. This recipe makes 2 loaves, so 2 loaves. 2 is better than 1. Alright, now we're gonna add in our eggs. You're going to need 6 eggs. Yeah, 6 eggs. Look how pretty. These are my leghorn eggs. They're so pretty. Those are our faithful hens, the leghorns. And then every once in a while we'll get like a green egg. It's a pretty green egg. Hopefully you didn't get fuzzy after that. But sorry for the lighting in this video. It's very yellowy. Our lights are very yellowy. It's not as yellowy in person as it is on camera, but I'm like orange, you know. But anyways, okay, so I'm gonna crack these eggs onto here. But you know what I wanted to try? I have tried it before, like not really. Have you ever tried cracking an egg in one hand? I'm gonna do it over a bowl just in case. So I'm just gonna crack it, then stick my thumb in it, and then, oh come on, this shell isn't wanting to cooperate. Wow, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Do it again. You can practice, gotta learn how to do it fast. Getting faster, getting better. It's fun. This bowl is a little small, I think. Alright, I'm gonna add these eggs in, and then I'm gonna do the other 3. I really want to get good at this one hand thing. Wow, that was the best one yet. Okay. So now I'm just gonna clean up this little area here. So now I'm just gonna stir this all up, combine it all together, and it's a very fluffy batter. I'll show you once I'm done. It's so fluffy. Who needs a KitchenAid when they have me? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Done. Oh, we're good. Okay, what's next? So we got our almond flour, coconut flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt, eggs, coconut oil, honey, almond milk, vanilla, lemon juice. Now all we have is, dun, 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 we have our poppy seeds and lemon juice. So you're gonna need 4 tablespoons of poppy seeds, and all these poppy seeds. So pretty. And we have 4 tablespoons of lemon zest. And I'm looking for my measurement. There it is. Honestly, I like to do extra lemon zest because I love things tasting very lemony, and I just missed the bowl. I put it back on the plate. I love it really lemony, strong lemon flavor. So that's probably about 5 and a half, but that's good. So I'm gonna stir that all up. Stir it all in there, and then I'll show you the batter. Alrighty, I got it all mixed up, and we have a beautiful, fluffy poppy seed lemon dough deliciousness. So now you're gonna need to grease your 2 loaf pans. So I already greased mine with coconut oil. You can use any oil that you like. So now I'm just gonna put them into these pans here. Use my spatula. Yay. Let's see, make sure I got everything. It's always good to double check. I mean, all the ingredients are gone, but just to make sure. Okay, we got everything. And now you just gotta use your best judgment in putting this into there. Just try to make them as level as you can, have the same amount so that they cook evenly. Because if one's way fuller than the other, then you're gonna get this one burning and this one gooey. So yeah, just make sure. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, just try to get them to have like the same amount. Use your spatula, just push it all down. So you're gonna wanna preheat your oven to 350, and then we're gonna cook these for about 50 minutes. Alrighty, just gonna take these to the oven. Alrighty, we're gonna get started on the glaze. I'm just gonna set the timer. So I forgot to set the timer for the bread in there. So what you're gonna need is a few tablespoons of lemon juice, and then powdered sugar. So got the powdered sugar. You get like the organic natural powdered sugar. Honestly, you kind of just taste as you go. So you add some in, you kind of taste, but Aaron didn't do this. So technically this is like my glaze. I really love a strong lemon flavor for the poppy seed bread. So for the glaze, So I use lemon extract. So that's what I use to really bring out that lemon flavor. So I have the whisk, and I'm just gonna start pouring it. So You can maybe start off with like half a cup or so, and then just whisk it and taste it, whisk it, taste it, whisk it, taste it, and then just see how it is. So you're gonna just start off with a little bit here. There we go, it's looking beautiful. Not too watery, you want it kind of thick so it does stick. But honestly, either way, it's gonna be pretty good. But I like it pretty thick. Kind of ready, where it can like, you know, glaze all over down the sides, but not too watery where it just like mushes the bread or like turns the bread into sogginess. So you just gotta find that sweet spot in the glaze. Taste it. I need some lemon extract. I'm just gonna add a little bit of lemon extract here. Just a little bit. Don't overdo it. And then you'll have very strong lemon. So I like to use the lid and just measure out. Maybe it's 1/4 teaspoon, just a little bit. This is the consistency. See how it's kind of thick? It's runny, but has like, it's kind of thick. If that makes sense, I'm sorry. I don't make sense. But as you see, it's thick, like it's sticking to the spoon. It's not like watery. So that's what you want. And it tastes very lemony and creamy. It's so good. It's the most perfect glaze ever. So altogether, that was probably about 4 tablespoons of lemon juice, about 1 tablespoon of almond milk, and then probably about a cup and a half of powdered sugar, and then probably about 1/4 teaspoon of lemon extract. So that's what I did to get this beautiful glaze. So I just recently got these out of the oven and they just cooled. And the cat's playing with the Legos over there. She likes to hit the Legos across the floor. She's so crazy. But okay, so they're cooled. And now here's a little trick for y'all. Before you flip it, get the edges with your knife and loosen up all of the edges here. So you want to loosen it all up. And I kind of already did it. And then that way, you know, it won't be stuck. So you just want to loosen all that up. And then another one of my tricks is that you can, it's already all cool, but you can go like this and pop it up, and this is like totally loose, so it's totally good to go. And if it was kind of stuck on the bottom, and you kind of just flip it, some of it might peel off, but I guess this is kind of part of it. And then I'll flip, which one should I flip? I'll flip this one. So I'll go like this, and then you get your plate, put it on top. Ah, it's a little hot, a little on the bottom, but then you go like that and just like that. I dropped a little piece of crumb. Alright, and then you go like that, and ta-da, so beautiful, look at that. That looks so good. So here we have our beautiful little bread. It flipped so nicely. And now I'm going to drizzle our glaze over the top. So we're gonna get it and just drizzle it. And here we go. It looks so good. Here, I'm gonna bring it up a lot closer. Look how good that looks. Oh yeah, it looks so good. It's the top of it. Turned out so good. So now, it's the best part of all. You're gonna try it. Bubblegum. It's so good. Y'all definitely have to try this recipe. If y'all love lemon and poppy seed, like muffins or something, y'all will love this, if not more, because you made it. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see y'all here very soon. Okay, bye.